Dulce cáliz de los abutilones, chícala con acordes de trompeta, el bencenuco con su arma secreta, veneno tras fragancia de limones. Aquel yarumo ha visto 100 ladrones, y aunque canoso anda en bicicleta, el abejorro con su malva alcahueta, y una asteracia vale 1000 perdones. En la mañana un té de hierba buena, huele a rocío y a panadería, la bugambilia con su Cartagena, sobre el Kikuyo cae su geografía, para su 100 se hizo la cayena, para su cuerpo el manto de María. Y en esta ciudad de lluvia, usted es la primavera. Y en esta ciudad de lluvia, usted es la primavera. Bajo la sombra de los agregados camina nuestro amor con su retoño, y cada tarde comienza el otoño, mientras paseamos como jubilados los huracanes sobre los tejados. Y aunque en botánica seré bisoño, del 7 cueros te regalo un moño, mientras paseamos como jubilados. Y el chachafruto carga en su envoltura un porotito como el de su vientre, su mismo rojo de literatura. Usted me dijo que donde me encuentre, la pasión en reposo es la ternura. Amor, no deje que me desconcentre. Y en esta ciudad de lluvia, usted es la primavera. Y en esta ciudad de lluvia, usted es la primavera. Y en esta ciudad de lluvia, usted es la primavera. Y en esta ciudad de lluvia, usted es la primavera.
Thank you so much. It's pretty nerve-wracking to play after this amazing, talented artists, the intellectuals and everything. I've been like, my heart rate just been between excited and intimidated, but overall excited. So thank you for having me here. Thank you, Truth, for that introduction. So I am from Colombia, and cumbia is one of my favorite rhythms. Born in the Caribbean coast of Colombia, but spread out throughout Latin America. You go to any kitchen, any deli in New York, you're gonna hear some cumbia. But that song is the one that I just played is a little different. And I decided to play it because it's a song that I wrote for the flowers and the trees of my neighborhood in Bogotá. A beautiful name of the neighborhood, La Soledad, the solitude, no? How poetic already. And I just fell in love with that space, and I think it was relevant to play here because obviously with Madison Square Park and all of these spaces, they're havens when you're in a city like this, right? A place to go breathe, to write for whatever it is. Even before the event started today, there's a little park here on 24th, I think, because I wanted to do a little warm-up. And it's a tiny little park, but that just changed my day. And this song, so I wrote it for those flowers, but I also wrote it for my wife. And I wrote it originally in a vallenato rhythm, also from Colombia, but my wife is from Argentina, just like Ana Maria. So I decided to change it into a tango, and that's why it sounds a little different. I got two accordions because I think think this one goes better with the color of my eyes. And I actually decided on the spot to play this other song a few summers ago, and I like to emphasize summer because usually in the summertime everywhere's a little more joyous, but I had a little bit of an existential crisis here in New York in the summer. And just as you would maybe have a headache, you maybe go to the pharmacy and you get an Advil or something, I felt, okay, so when it's more like a pain of the soul, where do you go? So my instinct was to go to a bookstore, and that's where I started looking a little more in depth and started sort of flirting with the works of Camus and Kierkegaard and all these existentialists, and I found empathy in those. And it's interesting because I love that phrase of write about what you know. And although I love cumbia, which is born in the riversides and the towns by fishermen and farmers, and I honor that, and I've been able to meet and collaborate with many of them, my story and my reality has been different in the city, in the bookstores, all these things. So I decided to combine in my latest album these works of existentialism with cumbia rhythm. So if you like ideas and you like talking, you also like to shake your hips and your butt, that's what you do. So this one is called Atlas, and it's based on that famous phrase of God is dead. And the idea is, I don't know what to do with that. If that's a reality, how to navigate that? How do you continue? How do you carry the heavens when you don't have a floor? So more than certainties, it's questions and doubts, and this is called Atlas.
Caminando en el desierto, hay un pastor de rodillas. Sus manos llenas de arcilla me preguntaban con miedo: dime, ya que Dios ha muerto, ¿quién lo debe reemplazar? Dime, ya que Dios ha muerto, ¿quién lo debe reemplazar? Seguido encontré un mendigo rodando por una duna. Me hablaba su tez moruna, camino inerte al abismo. ¿Cómo se cargan los cielos si no hay suelo que pisar? ¿Cómo se cargan los cielos si no hay suelo que pisar? Seguido encontré los gritos que pregonaba un caudillo. Con su dogma y su cuchillo le predicaba a su gente: el precio de la utopía con sangre se pagará. El precio de la utopía con sangre se pagará. sobre 1000 letras y al fin llegué a las palmeras. Regaba ella sus materas y con un beso me dijo: ¿quién es dueño de su vida? De su muerte lo será. ¿Quién es dueño de su vida? De su muerte lo será. ¿Quién es dueño de su vida? De su muerte lo será. ¿Quién es dueño de su vida y de su muerte lo será?
So fast on stage. I mean, I'm sure the speakers can identify with that. Again, well, thank you. I have one more song. Is that okay? Can I do one more? Yeah, good. All right. I know you've been such a wonderful crowd. And this song is we have a strange way in Colombia to call like your soulmate. It's media naranja. You're half orange. You're my half orange. Hey, it's just colorful. I love it. I love it. So that's the title of this song. But it actually talks about how, I guess, relationships really come down, romantic relationships really come down to the individual, and how it's an opportunity for everybody to kind of make their own recipe, decide their own relationship, see what works, whatever works for you and for the two people or whoever, however many are involved. So it's a little bit playful, and it's very much inspired on just, you know, spending so much time in New York and feeling that that sort of adventurous and originality of the spirit of the people here, and trying to look again for their own voices. So in this song, Romeo and Juliet don't commit suicide, Adam and Eve get divorced, Orpheus is in a polyamorous relationship, and all of that. So this is Media Naranja. It's been an honor and a privilege. Thank you so much to this wonderful organization for having me. Really, it's a privilege. Brooke, Truth, and everybody that is involved with all the logistics, as well as the speakers. I know Sheila has a special place in her heart for the accordion, so we can definitely relate to that. And I leave this place very inspired. Así que muchas gracias. If I can, if you wanna hear cumbia with the whole setup, dancing, all that, I'm playing tonight at Drum here in the village, so come by and shake your hips. And this is Media Naranja.
Se siente un viento de cambio, se reinventa la poesía. Julieta hace un doctorado, Romeo no se suicida y el príncipe y la princesa se la pasan de pelea. Y aquel amante chipriota lo traicionó Galatea. Eva ya no utiliza su apellido de casada. Adán plancha sus camisas, pero brillan sus miradas mientras se burlan los orillas de las falsas monogamias. Dicen que Bacho y Bochica se la pasan en terapia. Yo quiero que tú acompañes mi preciada soledad. Yo quiero que tú acompañes mi preciada soledad. Prometo cuidar la tuya y ofrecerte mi verdad. Prometo cuidar la tuya y ofrecerte mi verdad. Dulcinea tiene un novio que conoció en internet. Hoy viven en concubinato, igual que María y José. Tristan ya salió del closet y vive en Miami Beach. Orfeo volvió a casarse, esta vez por lo civil. Se escasean las mitades, se ahoga la hipocresía. Quedan dos cuerpos enteros, queda tu risa y la mía. No soy tu media naranja, tú no eres mi solución. No quiero tu dependencia, pero me encanta tu olor. ¡Oba! Yo quiero que tú acompañes mi preciada soledad. Yo quiero que tú acompañes mi preciada soledad. Prometo cuidar la tuya y ofrecerte mi verdad. Prometo cuidar la tuya y ofrecerte mi verdad. Quiero que cada mañana te preguntes nuevamente si quieres seguir presente, si aún se te da la gana. Quedarte otra semana sin papeles ni escrituras, sin anillos ni ataduras. Pues solo así voy a saber que es verdadero tu querer, tu sonrisa y tu ternura. ¡Vamos! Mi preciada soledad, prometo cuidar la tuya y ofrecerte mi verdad. Prometo cuidar la tuya y ofrecerte mi verdad. Y ofrecerte mi verdad. Y ofrecerte mi verdad. Y ofrecerte mi verdad. Y ofrecerte mi verdad.